Good evening. We have our guest for today is from Vero Beach and Orlando. The other one will talk health and wellness while achieving financial freedom, and the other one will talk about alternative way to reduce your emotional stress without heavy burden. Let's welcome Miss Christine Manning. Hi, Miss Teen.
Hello, good evening. Good evening,
Kamusta
everyone.
po kayo?
Mabuti naman.
Okay. Also, let's welcome ang partner po niya si Miss Letty. Hi, Miss Letty.
Hello, good evening, and good morning,
Kamusta po?
Philippines.
Yes. Kamusta po?
Eto, mabuti, sobrang masaya.
Okay po. Welcome po, and we are very happy to have you in Filipino gatherings in Florida. Pag-usapan natin about your business. Can you tell us what your business is and how you started po?
Okay.
Yes, our business, the name of our company is Maximus Global Incorporated. It is a direct selling company that focus on health, beauty, and wellness. Nag-umpisa ito last year lang, October 25, 2020, and fully started in January. And also, we are we've been 1 year on October 25, and we're having our 1 year anniversary celebration on December 11th next month.
Wow! 1 year na, mag-anniversary na. Advance po.
Yes.
Also, I would
Okay.
like to add, ang venue ng aming anniversary is in Las Vegas. So, this is a very good opportunity for us to invite everyone. This is open for everyone. So, sa Eventbrite, mabibili ang ticket. It's $100, and also the location where we are gonna have this held is at the Industrial Event Space, 2330 South Industrial Road, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89102, December 11. So, invited po kayo.
Yes, sa mga gustong
Yes.
pumunta, ayun po. Anyway, do you have your product po na pwedeng ipakita sa amin? And
Yes, we
masabi niyo
have.
po
Yeah.
paano siya nakakatulong sa amin.
Okay. We have our flagship product. First, I will introduce the very popular product is Sanitas. Sanitas is this one. You can see it. Sanitas is a single clove fermented garlic. It's good for cholesterol. It's good for high blood pressure. It's good for to boost your immune system, and then reduces heart disease. Also, it helps, and also it's very high in antioxidant. Yan po siya,
Ano,
Sanitas.
ano po yung lasa niya, Miss Tin?
Ang
Lasang
lasa niya usually,
garlic.
sorry. Yeah, usually pag pinapatikim namin sa iba, they said it tastes like champoy. So hindi siya
Okay.
lasang bawang, hindi siya matapang na yung bawang dahil sa fermentation process nawala na yung tapang nung garlic. Pati yung amoy
Ah.
niya hindi mo na siya maamoy yung maamoy na garlic.
So para siyang candy na kasi champoy di ba? Para siyang candy.
Yes, para na siyang candy. You just chew it, kakainin mo lang siya 3 cloves to 5 cloves every day.
Okay.
And
Any other
also
products?
we have the Medela. Medela is 90% garlic extract ng black garlic, and also 10% na ginger and honey. So ito naman is very, very good for inflammation, very good for also it's also an antioxidant. It's also improves your cholesterol and for high blood pressure, and reduces heart disease also. Ito yung nagpapababa ng lahat ng mga
Okay.
problem na ito naman yung nagme-maintain.
Ano po yung Medela? Is it juice, tablet, or...
It's a liquid form ng black garlic. Black
Okay.
garlic. Yes.
Liquid form siya na iinumin lang talaga, hindi na siya ihalo sa ano.
Yes, inumin lang talaga. Kunin ko yung ano niya, yung ganito siya. So yung isang ganito, iinumin mo lang siya isang inuman.
Okay.
Yes. And then the next one, the next product is Natura Primera. And Miss Letty have an open box with her. I think he can explain the 6 senses of Natura Primera essential oil.
Okay. So, ang Natura Primera is 100% essential oils. So, gamit nito is mostly external lang talaga to. Hindi ito pwedeng inumin. So, external use, pwede itong ilagay sa ating. So, we have 6 scents sa isang box. So, simulan ko muna sa lavender. So, ang lavender, alam naman natin, mabango to. Very good ito sa nausea and vomiting, and also very good for relaxation. So, pwede natin itong ilagay sa ating diffuser, or we can apply it to our skin or amoy-amoy natin. So, yan ang isa, which is the lavender. Ang pangalawa naman is lemon. Lemon is a natural disinfectant. So, ang ginagawa ko sa lemon, after taking a shower, nilalagay ko yan sa aking palad at i-drop ko 1 or 2. And then apply ko sa mukha para sa skin toning. So parang toning your skin or pati sa other parts ng katawan natin, sa balat. So hinahalo ko to sa lotion. So yan ay very good sa colds, antiseptic din. Ang ito naman na susunod is the cinnamon. Ito yung pinaka-potent. So ang cinnamon, we avoid our face. Huwag tayo maglalagay sa face kasi yan yung pinaka-malakas. Malakas ang niya, kaya pwedeng parang mayroon siyang parang mainit sa mukha kung ilalagay natin. So ihahalo lang natin to sa ating lotion or oil. You can apply it sa mga painful parts. For example, tuhod, good for people with arthritis or any pain. Sa tuhod, sa siko, or what. So, good for arthritis. And also sa muscle pain. Ang susunod, ito
bagay sa akin yung cinnamon kasi madalas ako sa cinnamon kasi madalas mag-cramps yung paa ko sa madaling
yan,
araw.
maganda. Ganon din ako.
Yes, I use that.
Pag nasusobrahan ng lakad. So ito namang eucalyptus, alam natin ang eucalyptus parang, di ba, yung Vicks Vapor Rub, yung i-inhale natin. So maganda to sa ating, yung steam. Yung sa diffuser, i-steam natin, ilagay natin sa water, and then lalanghapin natin. So, very good for sinus congestion. And pwede rin natin ilagay sa dibdib natin, or yan, amoy-amoyin, para ma-relieve tayo yung cold natin, yung sipon. Parang gano'n. So, hindi lang yan. Ito pa, meron pa tayong ibang product, which is the tea tree. Ito naman, isa sa favorite ko, kasi may allergy nga ako. Sometimes I eat too much egg, nagkakaroon ako ng spot na may kate, yung parang bigla na lang parang may ganon. Spot lang yan. And then applyan ko lang yan, nare-relieve na yung itchiness. So very good for insect bites also, yung bug bites, insect bites, and wounds. Kapag nasugatan ka, maganda to i-apply mo at mag-i-stop ang bleeding. So very good siya sa wounds. Ayan, so sa mga infection din. And my other favorite is peppermint. Di ba pag na-overstress tayo, na minsan nahihilo-hilo na tayo sa pagod, this is our friend. Kaibigan natin ang peppermint. So ayan, lagi ako may dala nito together with the tea tree. Yan dalawa yung lagi kong nasa bag. Actually,
dapat pala palitan ko na yung nasa bag ko kasi yung nasa bag ko lagi white flower.
Kaya yun, ito talaga napakabisa. This also boosts your mood. Hindi lang yan ang uses niya, napakadami pa. So kapag nakita mo yung packaging niya, and then we have also this one, makikita mo lahat ng gamit niya. So yan ang products namin na Natura Primera. So we have 3 flagship products. Nabanggit na ni Miss Christine nga yung Sanitas, Medela, and this Natura Primera. But very soon, by December, we are launching our coffee, which is the, the dietary coffee. Ilo-launch yan sa December 11 during our anniversary gala.
Dietary, bagay sa akin yun.
And also, I would like to add about our product, this also is an anti-aging. This will help us anti-aging, pampaganda.
Yes.
Kailangan natin yan para gumanda tayo lalo.
At saka lowering also the sugar. Very important.
Okay po.
Yeah. So, yun ang mga products natin. So, kung ano pang gusto mong malaman, ibato mo lang sa amin.
Bato yan. Okay. Siyempre, kapag nag-start ka sa ng business, hindi naman, pag nag-start ka ng business, hindi naman agad going up ka, di ba? Ano yung mga challenges na kinaharap nyo while starting for the business?
Based on my personal experience, bilang grand upline, so syempre kapag grand upline, syempre ang ma-encounter mo is yung product. Kailan darating yung product? So Yun ang naging ano, nag-antay kami. We waited for the product, pero nung dumating siya, ang bilis. Kasi kami muna yung gumamit eh. Being the, of course, grand upline, member ka na. Of course, member ka na. So you have to use the product. Kami muna, kami ni na Christine, ginamit namin yung produkto. So lahat kami, ginather namin lahat. Inipon namin yung mga, ano ba yung naramdaman mo, Letty, naramdaman mo. So, ano ba yung health benefit? So, ako, personal na testimony ko is natulungan ako nito sa aking allergy. At saka yung insomnia, yun talaga ang dalawang pinaka nag-ano sa akin. So, dati sobra talaga hindi makatulog. Very dependent ako sa sleeping pills or sleeping pills o kaya yung sa anti-allergy kasi meron yung pampatulog na diretso. Kasi nagbe-benefit naman ako dun sa anti-allergy kasi 'di ba, yung sabi ko may allergy ko at saka yung kulang sa tulog. So, I always take yung allergy pill. Pero ngayon, hindi na ako nagtitake nun. So, alam ko nakaka-damage yun. Sabi nga nila, baka magkaroon ka ng dementia or anything. Lahi pa naman because my mom, she passed away with Alzheimer's and dementia. So, complications. So, this will also help me avoid being dependent doon. Okay, yun isa sa experience ko. Christine also has her own testimony kung bakit gustong-gusto namin ang products na Black Garlic.
Yes. Ang testimony ko naman is nung unang-una kong kinain itong sanitas is yung guts ko, I always have, may problem ako lagi sa yung very constipated ako lagi. Tapos magmula nung kinain ko ito, naging regular siya. Kasi parang nalilinis yung guts mo talaga. And alam naman natin, pag malinis ang guts natin, malinaw din ang pag-iisip natin. Diba? Kasi na-connected yan sa utak natin eh. And also, itong Medela, besides sa allergies, kasi meron din akong allergies every morning. Paggising ko talagang sunod-sunod ang sneezing ko niyan. Ay wala na siya ngayon. Tapos, ito rin yung nakakatulong sa akin pag nagsisimula ng sumakit yung lalamunan ko. Yung iinom lang ako nito, nawawala siya. Ang pinaka, kong testimony nito is, yung one day is nang umuwi ako kumakain, bigla na lang lumobo itong pangako. Talagang malaking-malaki yan. Takot na nga ako. Sabi ko, punta ako sa emergency room. Tumawag ako ng nurse, sinabi niya hilutin lang daw. Hindi naman siya lumiliit. So, naisip ko ito, sabi ko, kain nga ako ng 5 kasi up to 5 naman eh. Diba?
In one day, pwedeng 5?
Pwedeng 5, oo. Tapos, kinain ko siya talaga 5. Ninuya ko siya ng kinain. Tapos, kinaumagahan, wala na siya. Talagang nagano siya. Kasi sabi ng nurse is yung salivary glands ko daw nag-lock. So, yung parang nag-stuck dyan yung parang yung fluid nag-stuck diyan kaya siya lumobo. So lumaki siya ng lumaki. So proven talaga ito is anti-inflammatory saka yung Medela. Pinagsabay ko lang siya, nawala na. And sa pagbiyahe namin kahit saan kami nakakarating, talagang yan lang yung ginagamit namin. Lahat kami.
Galing.
Kaya talagang believer talaga ako ng products namin. Kaya yun, sinunod namin yun na pag nag-join kami mismo talaga ang gumamit para maging effective ka. Kasi hindi ka magiging effective na i-share mo yan sa mga tao kung ikaw mismo hindi gumamit, diba? Dapat i-prove mo muna sa sarili mo bago mo siya i-share sa ibang tao.
Okay po. Next question po natin is, how are you fulfilled to get in this line of business? Bakit nyo naisipan? Kumbaga, bakit? Oo nga, bakit?
So, bakit? Ako lagi akong talaga sa business. Gusto ko yung business. I always join or basta business, gustong-gusto ko yun. Kasi alam ko na ang business, may chance na kasi pag employee ka, hindi ko naman inaano yung employee, the same lang yung income mo every day, di ba? The same time, the same income every week. Para ka lang cycle na paikot-ikot. Alam ko sa business may chance na yung income mo na halimbawa $100 a day, sa business, pwede yung maging 1,000, pwedeng maging 2,000. So parang ano yun, walang limit yun, di ba, pag business. So, nag-join ako nitong business na ito kasi sa Maximus Global. Inintroduce ito sa akin ni Letty kasi friend ko yun si Letty. Nung makita ko yung garlic, ito na, naiiba, di ba? Sabi ko,
Black
kahit
garlic.
nung panahon pa, ito na yung ginagamit ng mga lolo't lola natin para sa kung ano man. Minsan ginagamit nga ito pag nasuga ay na ano ka, 'di ba, kinagat ng aso, parang
Opo.
antibiotic na rin. So, 'yun ang nakapag-ano sa akin yung product mismo. Yung product mismo
Okay.
ang nakaengganyo sa akin para mag-join sa Maximus Global Incorporated.
Okay. So si Miss Letty ang nagpakilala sa inyo ng product. Miss Letty, kayo naman po, paano kaya nag-start or how do you to get in this kind of
Okay.
business?
So, ang story bakit ako nasa Maximus Global is because of my friend. He is the president and the CEO of the company. So, Filipino din siya, taga Washington. So, Bremerton, Washington. So, nag-usap kami last year, sabi niya sa akin, Tita, he called me Tita, gusto mo bang maging parte ng company ko? Kasi meron akong company na itinatayo, sisimulan. So sabi ko, because I've known him dahil nga sa business din, na magkasama kami, so colleague ko siya, sabi ko, ay, parang idol ko siya eh. Kasi kung nung sumali siya sa company na yon, oh my God, he was, nasa top agad siya. Top earner, top performer. So, parang sabi ko, ha, anong meron dito sa lalaking to eh? Sobra talagang bidang-bida siya eh. 3 weeks pa lang siyang sumali noon, bagong-bago lang, pero nasa top na siya. So, he is an achiever. And then, when I went to Washington na, no nandun na ako, lalo ko siya nakilala, and then talagang sabi ko, kaya niya talaga magtayo ng company. So, natuwa ako na I did the best decision in my life nga na mag-trust sa kanya, na maniwala. Even if nung nag-usap kami, wala pa siya maipakita sa akin, nothing concrete. Everything is usapan, Zoom, meetings, everything. Nag-aano kami every day, we talk, and then yun, nung andyan na nga yung company, buo na, may building na kami, and then all the paperworks are done, tapos nandiyan na yung products. Doon na kami nagsimula. So, ayan, na introduce ko na rin kay Christine. So, yung mga, I started with my close friends, yung mga kaibigan muna, and then my family. And then after that, syempre, andyan na yung product, nagamit ko na. So, malakas na ang loob namin na, kumbaga, pumunta na sa, actually with Paolo, we did product activation already doon sa Pembroke Pines. And then kahit basketball court, niyayaya ako ni Paolo para lang pakilala yung, patikimin yung mga basketball player, iba-ibang lahi. Sabi ko, ano ba ako? Yung parang wala na yung hiya ko. Sabi ko, basta I'm just so happy and proud letting them try the product. Sabi ko, aba, Celeste, nagiging ano na, kasama ko na sa, ayan, muse ka na sa basketball kasi nagpipicture kami, andun ako. So, nawala yung hiya ko. Because ano ang pinaka-mission lang, lahat dapat makatikim ng garlic because gusto kong maging healthy ang mga tao. So, walang
Yes.
pinipili bata man, matanda, or mga basketball players. So, pati mga
Opo.
pastor kasali namin dito kasi they are using the products and they are happy kasi lahat sila nagbe-benefit sa health. Iba-iba ang kwento, iba-iba ang health benefits na napapakinabangan nila. So, that is one fulfillment for me. And also,
Opo.
I have my team members na nagiging very happy ako kasi they are successful. They made the right decision. So, I have a very good example. Isa siyang retired sa military, sa army. He joined the company and then after 3 months, na-absorb na niya. He's now a training committee, he is one of the training committee officer. So, he saw the opportunity, yung kung ano yung kung magkakaroon ba ng financial freedom, time freedom, be your own boss, and ando na lahat. So ngayon, he manager siya sa isang federal office, but he retired Bakit? Kasi nakita niya yung opportunity. Hindi lang sa yung pagtulong kasi natin, bringing help sa mga tao, led him to those people na hindi niya kakilala, mga cold market sa Facebook. So imagine, just connecting to people na hindi man lang kilala. So
Opo.
ayun, kaya napakalaki na ng organization niya and he is higher rank na ngayon. So nakakatuwa. So health and opportunity. So
Opportunity.
combined. So yun
Yes.
ang aming pinadala sa mga tao. That's why we are excited. Kung meron kayo dadagdag din, sabihin mo.
Oo, wala na akong may dagdag. Gusto ko lang sabihin yung sinasabi ni Leti kanina is dapat guest ngayon. Kaya lang
Oo.
ano,
Ako nang
konting ano.
nagsalita.
Pero siya na ang salita para sa kanya. So, yun nga, yung product na to, idadagdag ko lang is, ito talaga is naturally grown product. Very effective siya. Mas maganda na itong gamitin natin for high blood pressure because it helps, 'di ba? Hindi naman namin sinasabing makaka-cure. Pero marami kaming testimony na nakakatulong talaga siya. Para pababa ng blood pressure at kung ano-ano pang nararamdaman sa ating mga katawan. And
Okay
also,
po.
I-add ko
Okay
lang,
po.
US FDA registered ang product
yes,
natin.
we are
US
USFDA
FDA
registered.
registered. So, premium quality.
Okay po. We would like to acknowledge lang po yung viewers natin, si Miss Lydia Flores. Hi, Miss Lydia! Nanonood siya
Hi,
sa
Miss
atin,
Lydia
nag-chat siya.
Flores.
Hello, Miss
Yeah.
Lydia Flores.
Okay. Miss Tin and Miss Letty, saan po kayo makakontakt ng ating mga kababayan and para po if they want to purchase the product or gusto nilang ma-share nyo sa kanila yung mga benefits nito? Do you have an
Actually,
FB page or
so,
website?
actually, may website ang company. Pero para makausap nila ako, pwede nila ako i-add sa Facebook. Letty A. Lupo. So,
Okay
ayan,
po.
ipakita na Letty A. Lupo. Or they can also call me sa cellphone ko or they can text me. My cellphone number is 321-438-2243.
Okay po. Miss Christine?
Yes, ako naman po is pwede nyo akong i-message sa sa Facebook or i-add nyo ako sa Facebook is Christine S. Manning. And also yung phone number ko is 407-462-8213. And ang ano pa, ay yung namin, website namin is
Website.
maximusglobal.us.
US.
Okay. Pwede rin sila mag-inquire sa website.
Yes.
Pwede silang pumunta sa website, tingnan nila yung mga products at saka tingnan nila yung kung saan makikita, kung saan ang office namin is Washington Silverdale, Washington, main office ng Maximus Global Incorporated. And I would like to add also na ang may-ari po nito is very proud po kami na ang may-ari nito is tatlong Filipino. And dito po
Wow.
sa US, license po sa US ang business na ito, dito mismo sa United States.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Letty and Miss Tin, for sharing your story with us.
You're welcome.
I would like you to meet naman or introduce our next guest. She is a mediator in Vero Beach. Si Miss Shay po. Okay. Hi, Miss Shay. Wala pa siya. Hi, Miss Shay. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, ladies?
Good evening, Miss
Good
Shay.
evening.
Yeah, Miss Shay,
Interesting
Miss Letty,
product,
and Miss
topic.
Tin.
Okay.
Yes. Miss Shay, kwentuhan niyo naman po kami kung paano po kayo naging mediator.
Paano ba ako naging mediator? Well, I went to law school And after I graduated law school, I've been doing legal work already for company in the legal setting. So every time my company is being sued, I'm the one answering, you know, the claim. So basically, I write position statements. And after 25 years of doing that, I decided, okay, I think I want to do this on my own. So instead of litigating, I decided I hate going through the litigation of having to spend a lot of money by both parties and doing it the long way, taking it so long. So I decided to go have certification with Florida Supreme Court to be able to mediate family issues, all family law issues, divorces, and all the civil cases that goes to trial. So all the issues basically before they go to trial, they get mediation. So especially in family court, mediation is mandatory. So that specific process I own and I love doing.
Okay po. So mediator sa lahat pala siya. I thought kasi pag mediator sa divorce lang. So mali pala yung thinking ko.
There you go. It's an education.
Yes! Okay po. Ano po yung pinakamadaling case na na-handle nyo po?
So in what? In family or
Um, in all po, sa lahat po, ano po yung pinakamadaling cases na na-handle nyo na po?
you mean madali as in easy?
Yes, as in easy.
Well, the easiest probably is the real estate dispute,
Mm.
especially when somebody's buying a house, they put in money for escrow, and something fails, they're not able to close, and they have the money deposited. You guys know the escrow money. So the seller don't want to, he wants, it's either the seller wants to keep the deposit or the buyer, something like that. So I get that's the easiest part because the money involved is so small. Typically, it's $5,000 or $10,000. So they typically mediate or settled like in an hour or two. So basically, that's the easiest. The rest, it's either family and other like personal injury cases, breach of contract. They typically takes like 6 hours at least trying
Oh,
to settle everything.
what about the toughest case you handle? Yung pinakamahirap po na umabot ng days or months?
Well, family is always tough, especially if they have a lot of assets and they have children. And aside from being tough, it's very emotional, especially on the part of the mother. They don't want to give up the kids, they want full custody. And of course, the other parents wants to have part of it. That's the emotion, that's the toughest part, the emotional segment of the family issues. Because with the divorce, you have to a lot of men, especially men that as the one that's working is having a hard time parting with their money. And the women is having a hard time parting with their children.
Opo, sobra. Mahirap talaga.
That's just a fact of life.
Ano po
So
yung fulfillment niya sa
and then
pagsusolve ng case?
10 hours to do it. So I have to give them a break for an hour so I can have a break too after 4 hours and then start over. Hopefully they cool down after that.
Okay. Ano po yung fulfillment niyo pa sa pag-solve ng case?
What?
Fulfillment, pag nakakapag-solve po kayo ng case.
Well, it's an adrenaline rush. Especially for family cases because it's a very emotional issue. And sometimes they get really so angry with each other that they don't see each other as a family anymore. They see each other as an enemy, not no longer a family. So I think the fulfilling part is family because there's an ingredient on financial, and then especially when they involve children. So you try to give them some sense of reality, and at the same time, make sure when you get when you drive it home and they realize that we're doing this, the solution for the problem, we're trying to create a solution to a problem for the best interest of the children. So it's not just the money, it's not just, you know, it's not just a matter of the time sharing, but realize that the time sharing, it's not because most of the time one parent would want time sharing just because they don't want to pay child support. So it's driving home the issue that we are here sitting down because we want to arrive at a settlement for the best interest of the children. I have a kid. I want my whenever my I have a decision, my decision always my priority is always the best her best interest. So more or less when I do mediation, I always see my child in their children. So that's
Okay.
my driving force. That's why I
Yes.
wanted them to have a good settlement instead of a draining litigation and going to trial.
Yeah. Next question po natin is yung, ano po yung advantage and disadvantage of getting a mediator than a lawyer sa isang case, especially sa mga divorce or family suit?
Well, typically, if you're going to get a mediator, you want a lawyer for a mediator. So the difference is the the lawyer mediator knows the rules and can offer you a lot of options without taking sides. Whereas an attorney, if you one side has an attorney, the other side is an attorney, of course, the party's attorney will push for what is best, as much as what the other party can get. So it's very draining, it's very expensive. Besides the fact that, mentally and emotionally, both parties are going to get destroyed, and their pocket is going to get destroyed too. Unlike if you go to, in the end, after months and years of litigation, you're going to end up with the same result, going to mediation, because mediation is mandatory process in family and civil court. So why go through that process if you think that you can talk to each other, try to be humane about everything and sit down and be objective about everything, especially in family issues, because it's your children, it's your life, it's your family. More than anyone else, you two are the only ones that can solve the problem and not involve anybody else with your family issues.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Shay. Thank you
You're
po.
welcome.
Yeah. Miss Letty, Miss Tin, may gusto ba kayo tanong kay Miss Shay? Well,
Very clear na yung info. So, thank
okay.
you.
Yes,
Hindi ko na
very
kasi
clear.
kinailangan.
Oo nga eh. So, details talaga siya. Aha.
Thank you.
Okay po. Thank you po. Thank you po. Tawag dito, Miss Tin, Miss Shay, and Miss Letty will be in our event po, no? Attend po kayo ng event natin on November 21, our meet-up po. So, sa may mga gustong bumili ng product or mag-start up ng product nila, Miss Tin and Miss Letty, punta po kayo sa event natin. And syempre, para naman may mga gustong magtanong, problems about getting a mediator, pwede po kayong magtanong kay Miss Shay on the event din po. Okay, before we end this live interview, let's have a small game. Miss Shay, Miss Tinin and Miss Letty po kasi is kumbaga may mga product po sila na binebenta or inaalok na makakatulong ng health benefits natin. Try lang po natin kung mabebenta niya kayo.
Okay.
Okay, let's try. Let's start with Miss Letty.
Okay, so ito muna tayo. So ito muna hawakan ko.
Sure.
Hello, Miss Shay. Ako pala, I'm Letty. I'm from Orlando, Florida. I think we met already in one of the events of Paulo in Winter Garden sa Inais.
Yep.
It's like 2018, I think, or something. So, ito ngayon, this is my new business. Meron kaming products na it will help sa health ninyo or just kahit hindi talaga sa this can help you boost your immune system, mataas ang antioxidant, and this is all natural. So yun, itong product na to, ipinagmamalaki ng company namin. Ito ang flagship product. So ang company namin is Maximus Global Incorporated. So, ayan, tanong po kayo, basta itong product na to is all natural. So, kung mayroong, let's say for example, meron kayo ginagamit na maintenance meds, tutuloy nyo pa rin yun, food supplement lang po ito. So, we don't claim therapeutic. So, kung gusto nyo itong i-try, available po ito with Miss Christine, Paolo, and ako. So, pwede kayong mag-contact sa amin. Kung may tanong kayo ngayon, you can ask me.
Okay, try naman natin si Miss Tin, syempre.
Kasi
Okay, sige nga, Miss Tin.
Okay, the
Hi,
bar
Miss
is
Shay.
set.
Hi, Miss Shay. Good evening. Ang ganda niyo po tonight. Kahit na yung sabi niyo kanina, yung ano po niyo, yung work po niyo is very stressful, hindi po nakikita sa itsura niyo. Maganda
See,
po.
she started it right.
Yes.
I'm buying from her. Sorry. Okay, go
okay
ahead.
lang yun.
Yes, and
Oh.
introduce pero po sa sinabi niya na sanitas, ito pong Medela is anti-aging. Although po maganda na po kayo, ito po ay makakatulong pa rin para sa sa pang-araw-araw niyong gamit. Antioxidant din po, and maganda sa allergies, and pampakinis din ng natin ng kutis.
Okay.
Po. At saka meron po kaming pang-relax pag kayo po ay nagme-met meron po ditong lavender na pwede nyong gamitin pag napagod na po kayo sa gabi, ilagay nyo lang po sa diffuser, makaka-relax po kayo.
Okay, sige.
Oh, di ba?
Tanungin natin si Miss Shay, kanino ka mas na-convince?
I know already. Kay Kirsten yan.
No, there's a big difference. Letty has a very organizational approach because of the fact she's part of, I don't know, are you part of the management? So you focus more on the company's reputation.
Yes.
Kristen, on the other hand, is focusing on the use of the product and focusing on the person itself. What that product is and how it's gonna benefit me. So in combination, you two together, combination, the usage plus the company image together, it will be dynamic. With that
Thank
being
you.
said,
Thank you.
Miss Shay, I forgot, if ever, ano po ang website niyo pala, Miss Shay, para if ever na may gustong maglapit sa inyo ng case?
website, I thought I gave it to you.
Yeah. Website niya is www.trydialogmediation.com.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, FB page po ni Miss Shay is on the screen also. FB is Try Dialogue Mediation Boynton.
You can actually just Google me, Shay Manibog. I mean,
Yeah.
I would show up. In Florida, okay?
Okay, thank you po. Thank you, Miss Tin. Thank you, Miss Shay. Thank you, Miss
Thank you
Letty,
din.
for sharing your story with us. Actually, meron tayong surprise guest tonight. Yung ating founder ng Filipino Gatherings in Florida, Miss
Paolo.
Rose Prinsesa and Sir Greg. Oh, nawala siya. Baka naputol. Wait lang po natin sandali.
So while you're looking at that, so was that mean if you're taking that garlic, you can smell like garlic?
No.
No.
I'm just
It's
Nawala na
curious.
yun.
it's
Kaya maganda
fermented
siya.
single clove black garlic po. So dahil sa fermentation process is nawala na po yung amoy sa yung anong amoy
Mataam.
ng garlic saka yung lasa niya hindi na siya masyadong strong. So ang karamihan po ng tumitikim sabi nila ako din ang lasa niya is parang champoy.
Okay, andiyan
Salty.
dyan na po si Miss Rose Prinsesa. Hi, Miss Rose! Wala na naman siya.
I don't think
Miss
her
Rose, where
camera.
are you? Ang ating founder, si Miss Rose Prinsesa, nawawala. Okay, while waiting for Miss Rose, invite lang natin sila sa event natin this coming Sunday na po, November 2021. Meet Up 2021 po at Trade Winds Park, Southside Military Shelter. The event will be start at 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. po. So sa mga hindi pa nakabili ng ticket, pwede po kayong mag-purchase sa Eventbrite. Search nyo lang po sa Google, Meetup 2021 Filipino Gatherings in Florida. You can also buy a ticket sa partner restaurant natin, Isla Filipinas Cafe, tawag dito. Kung hindi nyo po makita yung sa Eventbrite natin, pwede nyo po kami i-message sa FB. Mag-message lang po kayo para maibigay namin yung link para mag-diretso na po kayo. Nawala uli si Miss Rose. Nawala uli si Miss Rose. Sayang naman, nandiyan na siya kanina. Okay, here we go. Miss Rose, hi po, our founder, Filipino Gatherings in Florida. Miss Rose and Sir Greg po.
Hello, Miss Rose.
Hello, Miss Rose.
Miss Rose, hindi ka namin naririnig. We can't hear you po.
Okay, I'm loud now. All right. Can you hear? Everyone can hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Loud and clear.
Okay.
Miss Rose, since kayo ang founder ng Filipino Gatherings in Florida, kailan po ito nag-start? Kailan niyo po
It
ni-start yung
was
group?
it was 2 years ago. I don't even remember what day is that, but it's 2 years ago. This was yeah.
2 years ago na po pala. Bakit niyo naisipan na i-create itong group na to?
You want me to answer it? Yes. I'm ginano kung gusto niya mag-ako o siya ba. She's asking why we
Why did you start the group?
why we created the group, how we start or something.
Well, Rose relocated from New York here to Florida to come be with me about 6 years ago now. And when she first moved to Florida, I knew there was a lot of other Filipinos in the area that was new here that just came over from the country, and she didn't have any friends. I said, well, I know there's other Filipinos from your country here that you could go out and meet, and kind of make friends with. So she just started the group basically to meet others that are living in the area, living in the Central Florida area, so that she could, meet some friends and just socialize and get together and celebrate the culture of the Philippines with other people from her home country. And, it was just a means for them to kind of to maintain their culture and then get together and have little dinners and cook cultural food that they were used to from the Philippines and stuff. And it just kind of there was no cost. It's basically everybody. They're just, you know,
Gather.
families, normal families that also, you know what, didn't know that there were other Filipinos in the area, didn't know anybody else, and it just gave them a venue to kind of connect with other Filipinos
Socialize. Yeah.
and
Oh,
meet their neighbors that were from their home country that they didn't know was close by, and it actually grew really fast because it gave them an opportunity to um, meet people from their home country that was just a couple blocks away that they didn't even would never have met otherwise, and it's just a big place for them to socialize and maintain, just a chance to make it feel like home. Give the ones that are recently here, they get a little homesick. It gives them a little feeling of home to find somebody else that still knows their culture and their home, the values they had from home, and the type of Filipino foods and everything, and just to celebrate the culture and hang on to that.
Rose, he's a
Okay.
keeper.
Yeah,
No, you remind
siya talaga yung nag-ano sa akin na, huy,
Para sa'yo pala talaga
masyado
yun,
kasi,
Miss Rose.
masyado
no,
kasi
he
ako
reminds me of
mahihain.
my husband is the same way. It's like we moved here in Vero a year ago, and he goes, "Go and meet some Filipinos so you can
Yeah, same
have
here.
Filipino friends here." And I said, "You just want them to cook Filipino food. That's what you want."
Ay,
Sabi ko nga
grabe.
kay Miss Ara and Paulo, yung the one who is really like
Coordinating.
yeah, coordinating with this. Like, you know what? I'm too shy. I don't even feel like talking to people, but I don't know what to say. I just wanna eat, sit down, eat food, go home. Like I just get the group bit bigger and large. Like I don't know what to do.
It's
That's
Miss
like she
awesome.
Rose,
I
since
didn't even know
nag-create,
that there's a lot of Filipinos here. Really.
yeah.
yeah. Miss
She
Rose, since
works a lot,
nag-create
and
kayo ng meet-up,
she
ano po
works a
yung,
lot, and the group started to get really big, and it's like it was kind of hard for her to always coordinate the get-togethers and to have a venue and invite everybody and get everything set up. It
yeah.
became kind of demanding or whatever, so the group was kind of open for people just to get together in their own small groups or whatever and have get-togethers so that they just could socialize with who was close to them. So it's but like I say, it got too big and it's a lot to always. There's so many people. It's hard to get a venue and plan everything and always set it up with sometimes 300 people showing up. It's a lot of work, and I know she works a lot, so it's like it's kind of hard to always do that. So got to be more than she can handle right now.
Yeah, to orange place where we're gonna meet now. So luckily, I have friends that I have free place for them to so we can hang out. Like
So yun talaga
because
yung
I gotta,
challenges.
I'm too ask. I'm too shy to ask somebody. Hey, can we rent it out the place? Like, and we don't have the usually the people that are in my group has not much that's money that to can afford those expensive events, so like we'll bring whatever we can to enjoy, so wherever place is free for us, let's go.
Miss Rose, next question ko ha. When is the next meet-up in 2022?
Maybe around over here in Sampor there's a lot from Orlando, Miami. We are like how many people the last time, baby?
Christmas party last year was about 300 people in this area.
Yeah.
Wow.
That does not include the kids, the husbands, their friends. They are came
Yes.
like they're just like I was so afraid every time they come. Everybody like, oh my god! I only
Where do you guys
expect only
at,
this,
Rose?
and they are like, oh my god! Everybody like, holy cow! I'm gonna put everybody. I don't have share that much. I'm not
Rose, where
share
are
that
you
much
guys at?
table in Sunport.
Oh,
Sanford, kind of
Sanford.
in between Daytona and Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I'm in Vero.
Oh, okay, I'm familiar with that.
We're in Orlando.
Oh, we're close. Few minutes.
Yes.
No,
We're
I
always
see
there.
clients in Sanford too. I go to court
Mhm.
there, so I thought you guys are way over to Miami area.
Um,
No, it's like we're about almost halfway between Orlando and Daytona Beach, but I mean
Yeah, I'm familiar
there's
with
a
that
there,
area.
there's a lot of people from Daytona that's in the group. There's a lot of people from Orlando in the group. People from Tampa, people from Jacksonville. There's a lot of people in Central Florida from the Philippines. I mean, there's a large Filipino presence in this area. So it's like that was the main purpose of the group, was just meet the Filipino neighbors out there and maintain that unity or whatever of the culture.
Great job,
Act-
Rose.
yeah, actually, I'm excited to meet you, Rose. We've been talking on Facebook before. Remember me, Larry from Jacksonville?
yeah. Uh, this coming meetup, I was scheduled to work. Like, oh, uh, I'm not sure if I'm scheduled to work. I already explained it to Aura, and that
What's
I
the matter
cannot.
with you? You're the founder. You're working.
You can't
Wave your ass.
you have to be there.
Oh, no.
I even screenshot my schedule that day. Like, oh my god, like
Call in sick.
Oh,
yeah, call and sick and pay me like that.
Miss Rose,
I
what's
know
is in the store sa group
they were
natin
too
next
nice
year?
to me. Anna, Paulo was so nice. Oh, come on here. We gonna have a hotel free for you. Just to come by, like me trying to do all the car just for me to just come on here, come down here.
Okay, Miss Rose, last question ko po sa inyo. What's is in the store sa group natin next year?
What's that now?
The store, like what's our plan for the next year? So where we
What's
Yeah,
going
your
gonna
plan
on?
for the next year.
What to
the
expect?
plan?
I thought you
Maybe,
turned the group over to them.
yeah, yeah. My husband, like he said, I was told I already turned the group to you.
Oh my.
Patay yak naman. Oy, paano patayin yan?
They're just talking
Bakit?
about you. Direct. They're talking shit about you.
I was
Oh,
That's
like,
what I mean.
it's just too tough for me to hold this group anymore because between my job, my time with him, and
Plus,
mhm.
she's wanting to go back to school, so
so it's
it's like she
uh,
just doesn't have time to juggle it all.
yeah,
So
and this group need a help that somebody have more experience. I guess they need more like they need help. Like you see, they need a lot of help holding this group. It's just I'm not too how you call
well,
it?
I think it's the group. Like I say, that it's a lot of people that's recently here from the Philippines that came over on K1 visas and got married. A lot of young couples, and they're just starting out. They don't have a lot of money, so they kind of look to somebody else to always organize everything. And they're not. It's a large group, but they're not good about doing things on their own. They want
Mhm.
everybody else to
Mhm.
organize everything and get the get-togethers arranged and planned and everything like that. And that's a lot of work. Like I say, on Rose, it's like she works a 40-hour a week job, and um, plus we do a lot of stuff together on our days off, and she wants to go back. She's trying to go back to school at night and stuff. So it's a lot to juggle and carry a group and plan get-togethers all the time, and if we have a get together locally here, then somebody else says, "Well, hey, why don't you have one in Tampa?" or "Hey, why don't you have one in
Mhm.
Melbourne?" or whatever. And it's kind of hard to be all over the place, and that's why she's always told everybody, "Hey, it's the group was founded for everybody to meet people that live close to them and meet your neighbors, and feel free to like just send them, a message to other group members that live close by and say, hey, I'd like to meet you. You want to like get together and have dinner or come over for a cookout
Mhm.
or just, everybody to have the initiative to meet other people in their area on their own or whatever. It's basically like almost like a way for people to find other people near them so that they could get together and socialize.
Letty just volunteered.
Yeah.
I have a suggestion. Maybe you should, yeah,
Okay,
I have a
we're open for
suggestion,
it.
Rose. I have a suggestion.
I just
Maybe
volunteered to
maybe
Letty.
you can
I'm just
assign
smiling
a
because I'm all over
coordinator.
USA.
Yeah. You can assign a coordinator in every city. Like
Oh,
Orlando. Yeah,
There you go.
you can assign or pick a coordinator in each city. And so
That would be
they can
awesome.
help
That
you to
that
do
would be
that.
awesome because
Yeah. Like an event coordinator like that will, help you to.
I think I'm
I
gonna
was
take
like,
off my camera now.
I was, I was, I was, I was, I was, I was talking to Paulo about closing it. Like Paulo said, look, you've been in
No.
this group for a long time, Ran. You cannot just delete it. And what happened to
Mm-mm.
those people that is in there that
yes.
Yeah.
have fun? Like, okay,
Yeah.
It's
I'm gonna leave it, but you like I don't know what to say. Like makes me cry thinking about closing it, but I don't know what to say because everybody is still asking me what's going on when we're gonna be together again. I don't know. It was
Okay.
it was starting like 10 people. Now I have thousands.
Yeah, there's 13 people.
Oh my god!
Okay po. Thank you po, Miss Letty, Miss
You're
Shay,
welcome.
Miss Tin, Miss
Thank
Rose,
you,
and
thank
Sir Greg.
you,
Thank you po
thank you
sa
for
inyong
having me.
lahat. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank
We will
Um,
see you.
yeah, see you po sa meet-up natin this coming Sunday, Miss Rose. Wonder ka. You have to
Rose, we
go
have to meet
there.
you, Rose.
What's that?
you.
See
Answered.
you.
What's that?
They want me to come and meet up.
Her
It's
her
hard and
boss is Wal
small.
her boss is Walmart. They're not real understanding. Especially
Oh my
around the
God.
holidays, they don't
Your
they don't
boss
want
is
no
Walmart?
excuses.
Mhm.
You work in
Sam
Walmart?
Walton. I'm working with Sam Walton.
Walmart, yeah,
Oh
Walmart.
my
They're
God.
not very
Walmart is
understanding
horrible.
about having days off around the
They don't give me
holidays.
Yep.
turkey, so I'm not I'm not working with them either.
Walmart is a horrible employer.
Yeah.
Okay po. Thank you po. Before we end this live, we would like to invite everyone sa mga nanonood po. We would like to invite everyone to please if para po makamit kayo ng other kababayans natin, join us po sa meetup natin this coming Sunday po, November 21, 2021. Good night po sa inyong lahat
Thank
and thank
you.
you po for
Salamat.
giving me a time.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
po.
Bye-bye.
Okay
Good
po.
Mag-meetup.
night. Thank you,
Good
Michelle. Thank you,
night. Bye-bye po.
Rose.
See you, Miss
Bye-bye.
Shay. See you, Rose.
Yeah.
See you.
Kita kits on
Bye-bye.
November 21.
Yeah. Good night.
Okay po. Bye-bye.
Good
Bye
night.
bye.